Fiona, counting on you from tomorrow onwards. Hi, Sharon. What do you mean about tomorrow? Oh, you haven't heard? What? I'm moving in with you tomorrow. What? Why are you moving in all of a sudden? Hold on. I don't know anything about this. Oh, really? Brian and I decided about it. That's selfish. I live here too. You two can't just decide things without letting me know. Why? You're Brian's wife, aren't you? So isn't it natural to follow what he decides? You don't have the authority to voice your opinion, right? That's just too overbearing. I believe married couples should discuss things together. Deciding to let you move in without letting me know isn't right. I don't agree with that. Here we go. What? You're so arrogant. You never listen to what your husband or your mother-in-law say. Always insisting on your own way. I'm sure Brian is having a hard time living with you. What do you mean by that? I think it's only natural to consult your partner before deciding on something big. I need to check on your behavior. That's why I'm moving in. My behavior? I heard you come home from work late every day. You put your job first instead of taking care of your husband. I don't think that's the way a housewife should be. So I'm here to teach you how to be a housewife. Huh? Why are you saying like I'm doing something wrong? Aren't you? I work for a living, you know. I listen to what Brian wants, so now we're living in an expensive apartment. If I don't work, we're not gonna be able to afford to live. And here you are talking down on me like this? Say whatever you want. I'll find out everything once I move in, so prepare yourself. Hey, Brian. I just got a message from your mother. What is she talking about moving in? What? It means she's gonna live with us. No. Why are you deciding things without consulting me? This is absurd. I mean, I know you're not gonna be up for it if I tell you, so... Of course. Your mother has put me through hell. She stepped on my foot the first time I met her. Don't make a fuss over something so small. You're not a child anymore. Why can't you get along with Mom? It's because she hates me. I'm trying my best to get along with her, but she's not even trying. Don't say mean things about her. You're telling me I'm the mean one? I'm the oldest son and Mom lives alone. It's best for us to live together for the future. As a wife, you should at least understand that. I understand what you're saying. But what I don't understand is, why didn't you discuss it with me beforehand? It's just too much to deal with. I'm going to let my parents live in a house I pay rent for with the money I earn. Why do I need to consult you about it? It's like you think you're the center of the universe. I'm at a loss for words. Anyway, my mom is moving in tomorrow. Please tell her don't be mean to me. Huh? You're the one who's being mean to her, right? Huh? You should be treating my mother good because you're my wife. She's old too. Don't be so mean. You don't know anything about what happened before, so you can't say such things. I know I'm your wife, but I'm still a human being, so there's a limit to how much I can tolerate. Are you trying to go against me and my mother? I have my rights too. Are you serious? You're just my wife. There's no rights for you. Don't you think that's absurd? Just shut up and listen to me and my mom. Also, my mom wouldn't do such mean things. You always exaggerate things. You never believe anything I say. What a terrible husband. Whatever. It's already decided. You're gonna make it out with my mom. Wait. Fiona, Mom said you didn't prepare her breakfast. She just called me. What? What are you talking about? I had it prepared on the table before I left for work. I made her everything she wanted. Why did she call me then? She was almost crying. Huh? She said you're trying to starve her. You're terrible. I asked you to make things right with Mom, didn't I? Wait a minute. That's all just baseless accusations. Huh? You had your breakfast too, right? I prepared the same thing for her. Are you saying my mom is lying? Maybe. I mean, think about it. How could I cook breakfast and not prepare for her? I don't know what you're capable of. You're a woman who talks about the rights of a wife and all that. It wouldn't be surprising for you to do something like that. It seems like you're taking out your frustration on Mom. How can you be so paranoid? You only believe what she says. You don't even try to listen to me. Of course I believe her over you. My mother is a nice person, unlike you. She must have been hurt because she was crying. What the hell? You need to apologize to her. I know all the bad things that you've done to her. You better apologize or I won't forgive you. What bad things? It seems like there were various things piled up, like pushing her to the door, pointing a knife at her in the kitchen, leaving her laundry when you do yours. Huh? Wait a minute. I don't remember all of this. Why would I do such things to her? You're a liar. Why would my mom lie about such things? Apologize to her for all the things you've done. You don't trust your wife at all. Why would I? She's always right. You have to apologize to her. I don't want to. I haven't done anything to apologize for. Are you still gonna deny it? She called me crying on the phone. I didn't do anything. She's accusing me of things I never did to her. There's no way I'm going to apologize. I'd apologize if I did, but I didn't. How long are you planning on bullying Mom? I won't forgive you for hurting her. I will divorce you. What? You're really trying to go that far? I don't need a wife who treats my mom bad. I'll get the divorce papers. Sign them and get the hell out. Are you sure about that? Absolutely. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't take care of my mom. Okay. I'll give you a week. Be grateful I'm generous. Pack up your stuff and leave by then. It feels a bit forced, but if that's what you want, fine. I just don't want to be falsely accused of something I didn't do. You're being unusually cooperative, but just remember, you'll have no one to blame but yourself if you end up regretting it later. Regret? We'll see who's going to regret it. Fiona? Hey, answer me. What do you want? Not only you bullied me, but you also cheated on my son. Huh? I saw you with another man. What? Who were you with? You're married to my son and I saw you walking around with another man. What the hell do you think you're doing? Sharon, I think you're misunderstanding something. I'm not having an affair. Then who were you with? You were all dressed up with a random man. What? I don't even know what you're trying to say anymore. Don't act dumb. I saw you a couple of days ago nearby your office. I'm sure it was you. Oh, about that? Yeah? What was that about? I'll never forgive you. Huh? I'll tell my son about it and have you divorced. What? You bully me and you never do house chores. And on top of that, you cheat on my son. I'll never let my son live with a woman like you. You've always been a terrible wife. You haven't heard anything from Brian? What? We're divorced already. Huh? That's what you wanted, right? How does it feel? Are you happy? Huh? What do you mean? You told Brian things that I never did to you, remember? Like bullying you? He believed all the lies you told him, and he was furious about it. He told me to apologize to you. Of course! But I don't remember doing anything bad to you. I never bullied you. So I told him there was nothing to apologize for. He told me he wanted to divorce me. What? Yeah, so I filed our divorce earlier. Really? Yes. Now I'm going to leave you too. The man you saw me with is my real estate agent. Are you telling me the truth? Yes, I'm not cheating. I was looking for a new place to live. Oh, really? Well, if you're already divorced, then that doesn't matter anymore. Huh? Am I going to be okay living alone with my son? That's not my problem anymore. Well, that's good. I can finally live freely too. I mean, you've been living freely all this time. Now me and my son can live happily and start a new life. Good for you, Sharon. Thank you for taking care of me during our short time living together. Fiona, where are you? I need to talk to you, please. What? I don't have anything to talk about with you. I've already filed the divorce and moved out, so I feel good. Can you reconsider that? Huh? What do you mean? Could you please consider filing for marriage again and getting back together? Why? You still have feelings for me, right? Be grateful since I'm saying I'll marry you again. Hell no. What? I'm finally free from your bullshit. Why would I get back with you? Don't act tough. I'm not acting tough. You believed your mother who was enjoying bullying me. I can't tolerate that anymore. I told you I'm over it. Don't say that. I know it's too late, but my mom just told me the truth. She admitted that she was the one bullying you. She wanted to keep me to herself, so she was harassing you to push you away. Oh, really? Oh, I see. My misunderstanding has been cleared up. That's good. So, did she tell you what are the things she did to me? No. Well, just for your reference, I'll tell you. She'd pour boiling water in the bathtub when I'm trying to take a bath every day. Boiling water? If I make her food, she'll just throw it in the trash. Seriously? She'd kick me in the stomach while saying I'm useless. I should have a baby at least. Is that true? That's an act of violence. Yes, it's true. She'd even tell me, you never do anything around the house but complain. There's dirt left on the laundry, start over. Scrub the toilet for an hour 'cause it still smells. That's how she was like every day.
Oh no. The house is a mess right now. She never does the dishes, laundry, and she doesn't even take out the trash.
I bet.
I'm going crazy. Please, come back.
I just told you all the horrible things she did to me, right? There's no way I'm going back there. There's more. You want to hear about it?
No, I'm good. I was wrong. You were my wife. I should have trusted you. I've apologized enough, so please come back.
No, thank you. I'm finally free from the two of you. Nobody would ever want to come back after all. Enjoy your life with your kind mother. I suggest you help her out with the chores.
Please don't say that, Fiona.
Bye.
Hey, Fiona. It's been a while. I want to ask you something.
Oh, hey Sharon. What do you want?
How were you managing to live every month? Brian's paycheck isn't enough at all. Did he get a pay cut? I can't live the way I wanted to.
Of course.
Huh?
His paycheck isn't enough to cover the rent. But he wanted to live in such an expensive place, so...
Then how did you make a living?
I paid most of the bills myself.
What?
Well, that amount was clearly not enough. I was covering everything else. That's why I had to work hard. You made fun of me so much, didn't you? But I had to work to make ends meet.
You're lying, aren't you? I thought you were managing everywhere with Brian's paycheck.
No.
Then how are we supposed to live now?
I don't know. We're strangers. Just think about it. Why don't you two move to a cheaper place, and why don't you find a job?
What? No way.
Well, I guess you have to figure things out yourselves.
Wait a minute. Come back.
Why? Me and your son got divorced a long time ago, right?
But you're his ex-wife, right? There's no harm in helping out your ex-husband. We can be roommates. We'll split the rent and you contribute to my living expenses. How about that?
Huh? Why would I do that? You've got to be kidding me. That man you thought I was having an affair with? He helped me find a nice place and I love it. I'm not even thinking of moving back.
Don't say that. We don't have enough money, so help us out.
I refuse. I'm not your slave. You should spend more time on household chores.
Huh?
Your son was ranting about you.
What did he say?
That the house is a mess right now. Piled up dishes and laundry, even the trash. If you want to live freely, shouldn't you first establish a solid foundation?
I don't want you to tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. I don't care what happens to you people. It's fine if you continue living as you are and eventually fall apart. Haha.
Fall apart?
If you continue living according to your mindset, I think it will happen eventually. If you want to avoid that, you'll need to either move to a cheaper place or start working yourself.
You're missing one thing.
Huh?
How about you come back here, split the rent 50-50, and help out with the bills?
Are you nuts? I don't see the point of me doing that. Please remember that you and I are already strangers.
Wait a minute. You're gonna need money if you move out to a new place, right? I've used up all my savings to make ends meet.
Huh? You have your pension, right?
Yeah, about that. I need that money to go on trips with my friends, lunch, and shopping.
It's pointless to talk to you anymore. It's a waste of time talking to you, so I'm out.
Oh, wait. Please. Okay, I'll find a job. So, could you lend me enough money to cover living expenses until I find one?
Nope. I have no reason to lend you money.
Please, Fiona. You know I have no other choice. Can you just please help?
You're so selfish. I won't help you too. I'm blocking both of you today. Please don't ever reach out again. I don't want anything to do with the two of you.
Don't say that. Fiona, please help us.
After that, it seems that Sharon took out loans to cover living expenses. However, the amount of debt quickly increased, and eventually it became impossible to manage. It seems that she was borrowing money using her son's credit card, and as a result, her son ended up having to declare bankruptcy. I had a feeling this would happen. So I was waiting to see who would regret it more, but it seems like she didn't notice at all. She brought it upon herself. I'm renting an apartment not far from the company and enjoying living alone. I plan to focus on work for a while and save money. Once I have enough saved up, I'm thinking about starting a new hobby or something.